Hello everyone, welcome to another cook from Food from Our Homeland. This is the second series of Food from Our Homeland. We work for the Multicultural Communities Council and we're doing this project in conjunction with Wellbeing SA.
So my name is Maggie and I'm going to cook today lentil soup. It's an Egyptian dish and it's very common in every home at Egypt. So let's start?
Yeah, let's start.
Okay.
Maggie, you eat a lot of lentils and pulses in Egypt, don't you?
So in Egypt we use a huge amount of legume in our dishes. So like fava bean, lentil, so red lentil and black lentil.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like red lentils. I see that's what we've got today. If you want to start, Maggie, and I'm happy just to chat while you're cooking.
So I will start with peeling the carrots. I already washed all the vegetables today.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
yes, you must
do
always wash your vegetables before you use them.
And even if I peel the carrot, I like to wash them first.
And I see that you've also rinsed your red dal, Maggie.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So Maggie, I think you told me once you have fava beans for breakfast sometimes.
Yes. So usually in Egypt we take fava bean as a breakfast with falafel.
Oh, with falafel for breakfast.
And falafel is fava bean as well, but it's like peeled and split fava bean and fried in hot oil.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite different like than the falafel with chickpeas. So there's two types of falafel.
I didn't. Yeah, I've only ever made it with chickpeas.
Oh,
the
really?
first time I made falafel, I was about 19 years old.
Oh,
I don't think I did it that well.
I think I will do
so
it
it's
one day.
slightly spicy when you make them?
Yes, we add onion, garlic, coriander, parsley, and a lot of spices. And we like to use a lot of onion and garlic in our food. I think it's something from like ancient Egyptian.
Okay.
Yeah, because they found it on the like temples.
Oh, they found garlic in the
growing, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, garlic and onion.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Peeling this potato.
Sure,
first,
thanks,
please.
Maggie. Happy to help. So, if it's spicy, the children aren't eating that for breakfast, are they?
The children can eat it, but not like the babies. So my babies cannot eat until now.
Yeah, Maggie has two beautiful twins.
Yeah.
They're just over a year old. So what kind of age would they start eating food like that for breakfast?
They can start from now, but my babies are still like picky in their food.
Oh, okay. So they want something else.
Yeah. So I want to tell you that I'm using 3 medium carrots.
Okay.
And 1 potato.
Yes.
1 onion, 1 tomato for the soup, and garlic, 3 cloves of garlic.
Three garlic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will cut them like in any shapes because I will blend the soup at the end.
All right. Okay, that's good to know. So just cut them so they'll cook quickly.
Yes, exactly.
So this is a pretty fast dish to make, isn't it, Maggie?
Yes, it is. It is very fast and affordable, healthy food. It doesn't require a lot of mess or a lot of like stuff to wash
a lot of
after you finish.
dishes and stuff.
Yeah.
So this is part of what we want to do. We want to show simple, nutritious meals that are very easy to make, that people can make.
Lentil soup is very warm, so it's like winter dish.
Yeah,
so usually, we eat it in winter in Egypt. I already washed and
you've already washed that? Okay, so just wash it and rinse the water off it?
Yeah.
So how much?
It's 2 cups of red lentils.
2 cups of red lentils, okay. And they will swell up?
Yes.
And I think you said, Maggie, that you'll make it how you make it, but if you want it to be a thinner soup, you can add more water?
Yes, exactly.
So would you add the...
Because it will get thicker like when it's cold.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can add more water and make it like with your taste.
Okay, so for instance, if you made it in the morning, you might add some more water later
if you want
at night
like just to drink soup,
Okay.
So I added 2 cups of lentils and I will add 6 cups of water.
Okay.
And you can add more if you want or add less.
And this will serve about 6 people?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the leftover, I keep it like in the fridge or even in the freezer for like the second day.
Okay.
Because I cannot cook every day because you know, with the twins it's
With the
difficult.
twins it's hard, that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
Yeah.
You're putting it on medium, are you?
Oh yes, on medium, yeah.
Okay.
And it will start to boil until I finish cutting my vegetables.
Okay, so this
day.
is good for vegetarians or vegans.
Yes.
It's a non-meat dish.
Yeah. So I will cut the garlic as well, just anything.
Okay,
And,
so of course, because it's getting blended, so it's very,
Yeah.
very quick to put
Yes,
together.
that's all. And I will add all my spices and herbed sea salt and cumin. So
Okay.
1 teaspoon of cumin.
Yep.
And 2 teaspoons of herbed salt. And I will put the lid.
So that saucepan is starting to heat up now. Do you
Heat.
bring it to the boil and then turn it down to simmer?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
And
And
about
it will take like 15 to 20 minutes to like make sure that all the veggies are soft and well cooked.
Okay,
Yeah.
and ready for blending. So Maggie, what kind of food do you eat in Egypt generally, apart from the lentils and the fava beans?
Yes, so like legumes is a big thing in Egypt, and vegetables and fruits as well, and all like grown in the Nile Valley of
Oh,
Egypt.
okay, so
Yeah,
that would
because
be
we-
really good soil.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes. So you know, in Egypt we live around the Nile. We have some special vegetables, but we eat all the vegetables. So we love like molokhia. So molokhia is a green leaf, and it makes like green soup. It's very delicious.
Okay, it's a bit like spinach or
Yeah,
kale.
but different taste.
A different
Yeah,
taste.
very, very
so
similar to
it's kind of a
spinach.
leafy green vegetable, bit
Yes.
similar.
Yeah.
Okay, and you make a soup out of it?
Yeah. Soup with garlic and meat stock or chicken stock, and it's yummy.
Maggie, what I'm going to do, if you start on your onion, and then I think we might get Karen over while that's cooking.
Good morning, Maggie.
Good morning, Karen.
I've been reading a little bit about Egypt, and it borders the Mediterranean, one of the countries that has the beautiful foods that make up the Mediterranean diet that's so good for health and longevity. And I see today you've used a lot of those foods in your dish.
Yes.
Olive oil, the garlic, the lemon, the lentils. Now, a lot of these foods are very high in resistant starch,
Yes.
which is excellent for the gut
Okay.
and keeping you very healthy. It's a shame that now in a lot of countries, cultures are moving away from their traditional dishes and taking on the global foods and the global food companies, which is causing huge rates of obesity. And I don't know if you've noticed a difference in Egypt with the change in weight. Has there been a
Yes.
difference?
Yeah.
And if people remain with their traditional diets, they don't have that problem.
Yeah, of course.
And so it's great to see these traditional recipes being shown today for people to watch, to see how easy they are to make,
Yeah.
and to realise how economical they are as well as being good for your health,
Exactly.
and good for longevity,
Yeah.
and good for immunity, and keeping diseases at bay like diabetes
Yeah.
and
So it's healthy and delicious at the same time.
very delicious.
Yeah.
And looking at your recipe, the things that bring out the flavours in your recipe are the garlic, which I heard you say you found in the pyramids.
Not in the pyramids, like in the temples. It's thrown
Oh,
in the temples.
temples.
Yeah.
From a very long time ago.
Yeah, yeah, from ancient Egyptians.
So it's been used for a very long time.
yeah,
It's
onion
like
and garlic. Onion and garlic.
yes, and the olive tree, of course, dates back thousands of years,
Yes.
and all these beautiful foods that we now have available to us in Australia, which is wonderful.
We are lucky.
So this is a vegan dish.
Yes.
And it's a great example of showing how a completely plant food dish can taste wonderful and be very good for you.
Exactly.
So thank you for sharing that with
Thank
us.
you very much, Karen.
I noticed you've got the spice cumin.
Yeah.
Do you grind your own cumin? Do you toast it off first and the
Yeah, I
seeds,
bought
and
it
then
like,
you grind it down?
Yes, exactly.
Yes, so
Yeah.
you then get
more
that
fresh.
lovely fresh
Yeah.
flavour. Sometimes when you buy the spices that have already been ground down, they do lose their flavour very quickly. And by using the seeds fresh and grinding them down, you keep the lovely natural oils in. And if we're all trying to keep lovely and healthy, this is a great dish to use.
Yes, it is.
So thank you very much for sharing with us
thank
today.
You, Karen.
Who knew the simple food could be so healthy for you? I see you've chopped the onion. Are you going to blend it now?
Yes, I will. Thank you.
Okay, so Maggie, so you blend that up and then fry it off, do you?
Yes,
to go
I will.
into the soup.
Yeah,
Okay.
with a little bit of olive oil. I will keep some for garnish.
Okay,
At the
so
end.
you just fry it off in a little bit of
Yes.
oil.
Sometimes I like to add the onion first and to make all the water like go, and then I add the oil. I found that this way I will add less oil. I love to eat healthy food.
Yeah.
Not healthy, just healthy. I like to eat a delicious food as well.
So you're sauteing the onion really, aren't you, rather than frying it? Maggie, I'm going to stir this onion for you while
thank
you're
you,
getting the
Kristen.
rest of it ready. That is
Yes.
an interesting loaf of bread.
Ah yes, this is a homemade bread. My mother-in-law
Oh,
cooked
so
that.
Flora made it for you?
Yes.
Oh, that's lovely. Flora's a lovely woman who came to some of our programs. They're real
Yeah.
sweaty. Would you normally serve it with that bread in Egypt, or do you use other breads as well sometimes?
So we eat flat bread or pita bread, and this bread is very common in Upper Egypt.
So does it have a particular name?
It's called Aish Shamsi.
Aish Shamsi.
Yeah, so Aish Shamsi means like bread, but it's like put in sun to make it raise up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Maggie, this is golden. You want to make it
A little
bit browner?
Yeah.
Do
But
you
we can add the oil
add
now.
the oil at this
Yeah.
point? Okay, so that's about a teaspoon of oil
we can
that's
add
gone
more
in there.
if we need.
So first you saute it without water, cooking its own juice, and then you're adding some oil and lightly frying it.
Yes. And we can add some chili and lemon on the top of the soup to add more flavor.
That's great. And what else have you got there? Some
Parsley.
parsley?
Yeah, this is
and
for
you,
garnish.
Do you want to get the garnish ready? Because I think
Oh yes,
This is-
I'll just cut a few parsley.
this is nearly cooked. Or do you want it browner than this?
Yeah, browner.
So some of it's going to go straight into the soup
Yes.
when you pureed it, and
Yeah,
some
I
of
will
it
keep some for the
is
garnish.
going to go as a garnish
Yeah.
on it. It is starting to turn, Maggie. Do you want it browner than that?
Yes.
Browner again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Maggie, I'm thinking, you know how you want this, so let's swap over.
Yes, no
and
problem.
you can keep stirring that.
Okay. Thank you, Kristen.
So Maggie, I think you were saying one day that often lunch is the main meal in Egypt.
Yes, it is. Yeah. So like in most homes, the lunch is main meal. Yeah. So because like the government employees finish their work at 2 or 3 o'clock. So usually they take their lunch after they go home.
They're pretty lucky. That must
Yes,
be a
they
popular
are.
job.
And after lunch they take nap. So they are very lucky.
Oh, so they leave work at 2, they eat lunch and they have a nap. Wow.
Yeah, so which is very healthy lifestyle.
So is your preference to have your main meal at lunchtime, if possible, rather than in the evening?
Yes, because I used to, but it's not like every day. It depends on my circumstances.
A lot healthier for you to eat that way.
Yes.
Maggie, you look like the onion's good now. I can see what you
Yes,
mean.
we've done-
It's browner.
Yeah, we've done the onion. I will shake the soup.
Yeah, and so today we're having your lovely mother-in-law Flora's bread, and so you were saying you really miss pita bread from Egypt.
Yeah. The most Egyptian food I miss is pita bread.
And you used to have wholemeal pita bread?
Yes, it is wholemeal and it's really yummy. So you can eat it with everything. So the soup is done. So I'm going to blend it now. So I like to make it very smooth, but it depends on you.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can leave it like textured. And this soup will get thicker when it's cold. So you can add some water if you wanted to make it like more thinner or runny.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you blend the onion or you don't? You just pop it in?
I pop it in.
Okay.
And I will keep just some for garnish.
So about 3/4 of the onion goes into the soup?
Yeah, just a little bit for garnish. And I like the onion to be brown because it makes like a sweet taste. Yeah, and mix it well, and it's done.
Oh, great. Okay, so I think you're ready to serve now, Maggie.
Yes, I will.
Would you like a ladle?
Yes,
to
please.
Serve out with?
Yeah, thank you.
Great. I'm looking forward to this for lunch.
Hope you like it, Kristen.
I'm sure I will. In fact, I'm sure I'll be making this one. I'm going to give the recipe to my daughter. She eats a lot of vegetarian food.
Yeah, it's very suitable for vegetarian, and it's healthy and tasty.
Wow, that looks really lovely. So perhaps if we pop it on the plate.
Yes, we can add some little bit of onion. And we can add some chili. It's very hot, so I will add
just a sprinkle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That
And
looks nice.
I like to add like
a
lemon
squeeze
juice.
of lemon. Yeah, I love lemon.
To make it more healthy and delicious.
That looks delicious. Do you mind if I have a little taste?
Course.
Can I just have a little bit? Okay, I'm going to get some of the chili. I like the way you see the bits of onion in it. That's nice. Got a kick to it. You can really taste
I'm
the
glad that you like
chili
it.
and the cumin. That's lovely. Thank you, Maggie.
Thank you.
All cultures, regardless of where we come from, tend to use more salt in our cooking. To reduce salt in your food, it's a good thing to do it gradually. It's a bit like reducing caffeine as well as sugar. It's very hard to go cold turkey, so a little bit at a time. If you base your meals on as many fresh foods as possible, you'll find that you will avoid a lot of salt in your diet, because 75% of the salt in the Australian diet comes from processed food. The reason that there is such high concern for salt, it's linked with hypertension or high blood pressure that I'm sure everyone has heard of. High blood pressure is directly linked to cardiovascular disease and to stroke. Consider other ways to bring flavour into your dish if you feel that the dish is not tasty enough. Think of your curry spices, your fresh herbs, dried herbs, to really bring out the flavour in your dish. And you'll see some of these examples in the recipes today with people using fresh rosemary and sage, garlic, the sweetness of onions cooked down slowly to add flavour to your dish. And all of these things will help give you the road to a better health.